Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. Guess what, you guys? Officially axed. Yes. Netflix does not want any more affiliations with failures. Yeah. Her show is as dead as the flowers she sprinkles on her food, her prepared foods. It's as dead as her psycho eyes and as dead as her humorless hubris. Yes, you heard that. Yes. She's irate. She's blame shifting as being onto the head guy, Greg Peters, as being misogynist and discrimination. Are we surprised? No, of course not. 50% wanted to keep her, where the other 50% said no, but then they all did come to the agreement that they had to hack her. They had to hack her. But 50% would like to try her in something new. God, are you kidding me? She must be sleeping with half of them. She's got to be. How can they be? Oh, geez. So here we go. Carrying on. So there's drama. There's drama. A lot of it was because of the drama with Pam Anderson. Yeah. Because she copied many elements of Pam. And so it's just too much for Netflix. I guess they can't handle the hot kitchen. So the sudden drop in Netflix ratings and subscribers. Yeah, they don't like losing people. So scapegoating Greg is her go-to. Yeah. So let's see. They want her. They're going to try to negotiate a full ditch. And we've got the problem with the 50% who want to recreate her. Her second season, or actually just already pre-filmed, not second season, is about her yoga, her endeavors, other things she does in her life, which has absolutely no connection to the cooking. Go figure. It's probably her stomping all over ashes, along the California coastline fires, and her fake philanthropy, and her fake sainthood, and her fake friends, and her fake going to yoga, fake going to dropping kids off school, which she's never been seen doing either. Neither has Harry. Maybe another fake residence using someone else's house. Who knows? Someone else's, doing yoga out at the beach on the ocean or something. I mean, God, what is she even coming up with? It's just me, myself and I, me. It really is all about her, as we expected, right? It's the me show. She should just call it the me show. Come watch me. It's her ambitions of being like the Kardashians. Yeah, she wants to be a Kardashian. She wishes she was adopted by Chris, I bet. But Kim and those guys, I guess they won't have anything to do with her, Jeez, what's wrong? They're like-minded, really, in all essence. Here we go. Let's get some cards on. The trailing 50% who have their head in the sand. Yeah, that's what we're going to do this on. 50% have their head in the wrong place. I guess 50% is like-minded. That kind of goes with a lot of, what they say, a lot of antisocials out there, 1 in 6. They don't see what's wrong. I don't see anything. What are you talking about? That's just so normal. What are you talking about? That everybody does that. Come on, you guys. If I do it, everybody does it. 50% like-minded. Let's get to that 50% like-mindedness. What's going to happen with the 50% and Meghan Markle? What's going to happen with the 50%? Well, and if Greg's going along with it, he's a bad guy. If he's going to be targeted, and if she's going to get him socially targeted, she's done. He won't put up with that. No CEO, based off, most of them tend to fall on the spectrum, but, at least he's smart enough to say, hey, it's time to pull the plug on her because it's affecting us. They tend to do what's best for them. If it doesn't suit them, it's not going to happen. So it doesn't matter how many accusations and smear campaigns she puts out there. She's having to swallow the harsh reality pill, which they don't like reality. That's that 7 of Cups in reverse, and she's not wanting to do that. It's also the Moon card in reverse. All the truth is coming out. And it is the justice in reverse, and it's just not working out in her favor since she was a copycat and she was a plagiarizer. She's getting what you deserve. And it's also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what's going to happen with that 50%? The 50% are kind of in the idiot category, I would say. The antisocial idiots. As they say, criminals are stupid. Okay, here we go. So yeah, they're not happy about it. So it's glowing down, glowing down. There's no optimism for the future. Well, thank God. Well, thank God for that. The expectations will never be met. They're going to have to just, sorry, we're glowing her down. You're on the wrong path with the sun in reverse. Sorry, she'll never be famous. She'll never be our star that we've been looking for. Pam took the light. I would say Megan is taking the shadow. We got to put Megan in the shadow. It'll never be fulfilled. No wishes will be fulfilled. Any expectations will be met with a lack of optimism and despair. They realize people don't like her. She's a sick person. It's a sick person who will never heal. Megan has a mental health issue that will never heal. She will always be dislikable. She will never, the divine timing isn't there. She's unpopular. She's too disliked. You cannot take someone so disliked and turn them into a star. Hello, wake up, 50%. There you go. So challenging position. Yeah, the dark plan's not going to work for you either. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Taking shortcuts of just putting frosting on a cookie like I did this morning isn't going to make you a celebrity chef. Yeah, so anyways, they're saying, well, it's just perfectionism and, but sorry, you're just going to have to take a step back. That's taking a step back from growth. There isn't going to be any growth. There is no commitment moving forward with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever they think they're going to do isn't going to work. That's like forced labor. Trying to force something isn't going to work. You'll never get what you want when you try and force it and shove it down our throats. Not going to work. With that 8 in reverse, you cannot manifest it. 8's manifesting number. They're not going to have the progress. No, any adjustments they think they can make, which they think they can get growth, is going to fall flat too. That's a challenging aspect. She already re-edited. That didn't work. She already fired a team. That didn't work. So already they can't be liking her. That 50% got to have their head up their ass for sure. With that 8 in reverse, there's no distribution. No one's going to want to distribute her merchandise either. Are they even going to be able to unload it? No, they won't. It's just a dark plan for themselves because they're tanking and they need to take a shortcut of dishonesty to get something for themselves. And it's just absolute burnout in this position. So it's a burnout position. Everyone's burned out. Everyone's got Markle burnout. She's disliked with the High Priestess in reverse. Megan likes to see herself as the upright, like she's that inner divine feminine wisdom who educates others and guides and advises other people. They're like, nah, this was a bad idea. I guess we weren't listening to our intuitive thoughts too well. I guess we're not very intuitive. Now, a lot of men, for the record, really lack intuition. That is a female thing. It's been done in professional studies at the university level. Men suck, absolutely suck at intuitive abilities. So actually they're realizing, wow, I guess we're not so intuitive. Wow, we screwed up. She's a fraud. She's a fraud. The High Priestess in reverse is a fraud with a fake persona who's repressed with devil energy. Yes. So we need to block her at this point. Everyone's spiritually blocking her. Everyone's blocking her. She's like this mask, lower vibe, antisocial personality thing. And everybody sees it. And she's nothing but a toxic disruptor, horrible individual to work with. No one wants to spend time alone with her. Does a woman spend time alone? No, she doesn't. She's always hunting, hunting, hunting. It was something I was asked on my feed about, do you think that Megan's using her show as means of trying to snag a new person? Absolutely. She does it 360 days a year, 24/7. She's on the hunt. She's a huntress. There's a professional huntress. They will always look for better and more higher elevated. They're all about elevating because once they get elevated, it's a very temporary satisfaction. It's like buying, it's like buying a dress. You wear it a few times. Are you excited after that? Probably not. You might think, well, I kind of like it, but you're not going to be thrilled with it. That's how narcissists are with people. It doesn't matter how much you do for them. It doesn't matter what you give. Once they've taken all of it, it's like, do you got anything else left that you're holding back so I can just stay in just a little bit longer? What are you holding back that you're not giving me? And then I'm going to bolt. They do it constantly. So that's the answer to, she's always a huntress. She's going to do it till her last breath, and then she's still going to deny that she was a huntress. So that's that devil energy. Of being that control freak, confronting materialism. And she's absolutely trapped in the fact that nobody wants her and that she's been called out as an absolute fraud with the high priestess in reverse. And then the past position that doesn't serve is not getting what she wants, telling her no doesn't serve, Megan, which her dark side still comes out even more. She's always been a dark person, which Daddy Markle spoke out. Daddy Markle spoke out. Thomas said that Megan's never been authentic. She's never had authenticity. It's nice to finally get the truth coming out about what they're really thinking. I suppose they've had to deep dive into themselves. He had to deep dive into himself and really get truthful with himself. Let's face it. It's hard to be honest with yourself. I recently had a conversation with someone who shifted their perception on a lot of belief systems. And it took this individual, according to this individual, 3 years to come to the conclusion that they were wrong about something, about a lot of things, about some belief systems that they were trying to cling to for dear life. I would say that's how it was for Thomas Markle, to realize he will never get what he wants from his daughter. Neither will Netflix with that 9 of Cups in reverse. Wishes will never be fulfilled. It's just an emptiness there. It's smug arrogance of entitlement there and pursuit of validation. And it's an ongoing issue. And basically, it is just neglecting needs of other people, neglecting needs of people who are depending on you. It's a very isolating, unhappy headspace. And being told, no, you're not getting what you want. That's the problem. Thomas just gave Megan everything. Yes, Megan, you can have it. Yes, Megan, you can have it. Yes, Megan, you can have it. He does not like saying no to Megan. And Netflix doesn't like to say no. It sounds like there's about 50% daddies in the room that want to give the antisocial and say yes to her, but it's looking like they're even being told no. No. We're not giving this fake fraud persona that we know she's not capable of cooking what she wants because it's not working. She's not skilled enough. She doesn't have the skill. We're just going to have to glow her down. So the next position here is hidden. It's coming to a rock bottom. Doesn't look like it's ever going to come up. She's going to claim victim. Oh yeah, there you go. It's your problem, Greg. You're the one who's a misogynist. You're the hater. You're the discriminatory individual who's discriminating against women and women's rights, and it's your fault because you don't want me to improve myself. You don't want me to glow up. It's all your fault. I'm supposed to be the divine feminine. I'm supposed to be told yes. No. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, Megan. Sorry. So it's coming to a negative conclusion with that 10 in reverse represents it's the end. It's the end of the fraud. It's the end of Megan. Yes, here we go. Ooh, we're closing the door on you. We're not interested. Nobody's interested. Everybody's shutting the door on Netflix. Oh, sorry, we're not interested. We're going to close out our accounts too while we're at it. She's a fake persona. We just don't want to see her. We have absolutely no interest in her with the Ace of Cups in reverse. No one even wants to hate watch. No one even wants to curious watch. No one wants to watch to see how she's elevating food. Nobody's even interested. I've said this before. Since I'm here in the United States, most people don't even care about Megan. There's like this indifference. And with indifference, you don't have even the hate watching. And I said it earlier that I didn't even think the second edition would come out, would change anything because all the hate watching has already been done. The curious watching will have been done. And look how that's turning out. Not too well. The next round is going to be no different. Nobody really cares. Nobody cares about Megan. The doors are shut, closed. Where's your children? We're seeing the backs of children, the backs of heads. Did you get them from the hiring agencies, or is that Eugenie's son? Where did you get them? Did you get them from Central Casting? Where are those children from? Where are those children? We only see the backs of children. And basically taking a step back with the 9 of Swords in reverse. The 9 of Swords in reverse is we don't care. I really don't have a conscience in this situation. We're telling you no. No, it's a no position. It's not a positive outcome. It's a very negative outcome. We did this. We were stupid. We were so stupid. We were stupid. We were protecting her, but we're not going to protect you anymore. outside influences is getting what you deserve. We're going for the bucks. We're going for the wheel of fortune, and you're not it. We're closing the door on you. We need to focus on making money for ourselves. We have no conscience. We're not crying over you. We don't care. It's business, Megan. Final out there, not final outcome, hopes and fears. Knight of Wands in reverse. Nothing we do will change anything. It's an unachievable aim to push Megan forward as if she's some fun, outgoing, marching to her own beat and doing her own thing. She's not marching to her own beat. No, she's a plagiarist. She's not marching to her own beat. She's not capable of doing that. So with this in reverse is basically everyone's bored. Bored. Oh my God, it's haughty. It's boring. She's wearing a social mask. She comes across as a hot-headed, rageful bitch who's mentally unstable and unreliable and basically pretty uncommitted to the craft of cooking. Oh, because we got that. That was actually in reverse. And we just really need to tank this and end it. And yeah, she's going to claim victim and she's going to come at us and claim that she's a victim of us, but we don't care. We need our money. We're going to keep it going because the doors are shutting on us. And basically, we're completely, fully uncommitted to her. She's so mentally unstable. She's mentally unstable, and 50% are hero complex men there. That's the problem. It's the hero complex men that are like Megan, that want to save Megan. They're like-minded. They are players that have failed at playing and getting women they want. They've got very weak egos. They don't have the adventure. They don't have the active sexuality thing going on. It's pretty limp. It's pretty phallic symbols down. They're not getting laid. They don't have the sexy relations and whatnot. So they turn it into the hero complex guys because they fail. They fail at a lot of things in life. So that's where the hero complex comes in, because it elevates their ego, because they have such an ego crushing feeling. And they basically are lacking confidence within themselves. They're bored in life. And so that's where they get that hero complex way. Because they're basically triggered. They're triggered. They're triggered by the fact that people want to go full stop. And so that's where that 50% comes from, just FYI. Final outcome here is basically 5 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, you've been busted, and it's just a loss. There's no peace. We need peace. We're not going to keep trying to use covert control. There's too much battle and betrayal and ongoing issues, ongoing. And they kept doing it, so they weren't going to back down. We're going to keep staying on it. We're keep staying on it. But basically, it is covert manipulation with covert control against opponents. And Megan did that against Pam Anderson. And they were going at each other. Lots of arguments. It was wartime talk in that boardroom. It's just war on. Finally, they had to back down, put their swords down, too much battle and betrayal, and saying, okay, uncle, I give up. It's a lost thing. I'm just going to swallow my pride. She does lack personality. She doesn't, they had to back down. It's obvious that she's fake. She's a fraud. It's obvious she doesn't know what she's doing. It needs to come to an end. It's obvious she's not skilled. It's obvious she's never going to be famous. She's obviously a sick person. She's obviously not going to be able to get what she wants. She's obviously beyond her means. It's an outward appearance only. And it's a pursuit of validation through entitlement and arrogance and smugness, closing the door on her. No one's interested. They had to swallow the pill and say, okay, uncle, we've been busted. We're backing down for peace. Okay. We're not going to do it anymore. We need to stop. 5 in reverse. So we don't want the crisis to keep going. We got to shut this crisis down between Megan and Pam, between the people talking about her elevating food, too much conflicts, too many trials, too much destabilization, too many issues brewing. We need to shut it all down. They shut it all down. I think it's going to stay shut down. Megan has been markled. She markled herself. Hope you enjoyed this. Till next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.